Chinese troops storming Taiwan's beaches, tanks opening fire, then a nuclear, biological or chemical attack. That's the nightmare Taiwan's military is now rehearsing. Troops are practicing how to survive contamination, decontaminate their weapons, and get straight back into battle. Taiwan isn't just preparing for an invasion anymore. It's preparing for what could come after it. Taiwan's military has stepped up its annual war games with troops simulating both a Chinese coastal assault and a nuclear, biological or chemical attack, as Taipei tests its ability to respond to multiple battlefield threats. On August 10th, troops conducted live fire drills on the strategically important Penghu Islands in the Taiwan Strait, simulating an attempt by Chinese forces to carry out a rapid coastal landing. Troops from Taiwan's 1st Theatre Command opened fire before dawn on a beach, deploying M60A3 tanks, artillery pieces and anti-aircraft guns. The forces combined their firepower to form what Taiwan's military described as a multi-layered defense against a simulated enemy attempting to land on the island. The exercise is part of Taiwan's 10-day Han Kuang military drills, which are designed to test the island's preparedness for a potential Chinese invasion. A day earlier, on August 9th, Taiwan's military conducted a separate decontamination exercise in Hualien on the island's east coast, simulating an NBC attack. Troops rapidly moved personnel and armoured vehicles into designated recovery zones, where soldiers, tanks, and other military vehicles were put through decontamination procedures. The exercise was designed to test how quickly Taiwan's forces could remove contamination and return personnel and equipment to combat operations. Army Major Chang Chi-yen, who oversaw the drill, explained that the vehicle decontamination station is intended to protect both military equipment and troops.
This is a vehicle decontamination station to help remove NBC contamination from key combat equipment, including armored vehicles and tanks. This is to ensure all vehicles can quickly restore combat capability during wartime and to ensure the safety of our personnel.
The drills also involved reservists returning to military exercises. Lin Bingshuan, who has taken part in the Han Kuang drills for the 4th time since leaving military service a decade ago, said the training had become more demanding and field-focused.
Previous training sessions were more relaxed, but this time the drills are much more precise and thorough. In the past, the training took place indoors, but now we're carrying out tactical exercises in the field.
The exercises are focused on preparing Taiwan for a range of scenarios, from amphibious landings to attacks involving unconventional weapons. China claims Taiwan as part of its territory and has repeatedly said it could use force to bring the island under its control if necessary. Taiwan rejects Beijing's sovereignty claims. The Han Kuang drills are therefore intended to test whether Taiwan's forces can maintain combat capability under sustained attack and respond rapidly across different fronts. A single bridge could decide the fate of a capital. Soldiers are laying barbed wire, missile systems are moving into position, and Taiwan's president is rehearsing for the moment every government hopes never arrives. As tensions with China continue to escalate, Taiwan is transforming its streets, bridges, and command centers into a rehearsal for war. Taiwan has launched one of its largest and most comprehensive annual military exercises, with the Han Kuang War Games entering their 2nd day as troops practice defending critical infrastructure against a potential Chinese invasion. One of the most closely watched drills took place at the newly opened Danjiang Bridge, a strategic crossing over the Tamsui River leading directly towards Taipei. Military planners consider the bridge a crucial gateway to the capital and a potential objective for any amphibious assault launched from Taiwan's northern coastline. During the overnight exercise, soldiers rapidly deployed barbed wire, sandbags, and defensive barriers while military vehicles rolled onto the bridge and engineering teams established fortified positions. Despite the military activity, cyclists and pedestrians continued using the sections of the bridge that remained open. According to defense researcher Chie Chung, protecting the Danjiang Bridge would be essential in wartime.
If the Danjiang Bridge remains open, its main forces could quickly cross it to reach the northern bank of the Tamsui River and then move into Taipei itself. Therefore, if the Communist Army were to rapidly seize the Danjiang Bridge during wartime and keep it open, it would be able to move large numbers of troops and supplies quickly from its landing base on the southern bank of the Tamsui River to the northern bank. In effect, this would mean entering the outer perimeter of the Taipei garrison area.
While soldiers rehearsed battlefield defences, President Lai Ching-te took part in his first government continuity exercise since assuming office in 2024. The presidential office released photographs showing Lai wearing body armour and a military helmet before travelling in the back of an armoured personnel carrier to a secure command centre. Officials said the drill tested the government's ability to continue operating during war or other national emergencies by examining command structures, coordination between agencies, and emergency response procedures. The exercise forms part of Taiwan's long-standing Wanchun contingency plan, originally developed during the Cold War to ensure the country's leadership could continue functioning if forced to evacuate during an attack. Elsewhere across the island, the Han Kuang exercises are testing new weapons, tactics, and broader national preparedness. President Lai observed missile launchers being fitted onto Coast Guard vessels, while Taiwan's domestically developed Tiancong 3rd surface-to-air missile systems were deployed near Taipei's Songshan Airport. The Defense Ministry said this year's drills focus on realistic combat conditions, including counter-blockade operations, coastal strikes, the protection of critical infrastructure, and the strengthening of whole-of-society resilience. The exercises also place greater emphasis on mobilizing reservists, improving urban resilience, and adopting American-style military training methods that encourage greater flexibility and faster battlefield decision-making.